Hey gang, Missy Kane here. So glad you are tuning in. And life is much more fun when you're fit. So that's what this show is all about, getting you fit. And we're going to have lots of fun and talk about interesting things around Tennessee. And Brittany Fulmer-Innen is in the house. And Brittany, I'm trying to get used to this new name. Tell everybody who you are, what you do.
I am the middle daughter of Philip Fulmer. Coach Fulmer
and Victoria.
And Victoria. But yeah, most people in Victoria. I just got married at the end of April, and I work at the Knoxville Chamber of Commerce.
Right, around and about. I've known Brittany since she was a wee child, diving over for the Lady Vols.
Yes.
Well, I saw you diving when she was about this big for Dave Parrington. Great coach.
Yes.
Good friend.
Wonderful person. Yes.
And then, I've seen her grow up, and then, of course, she got married and moved out west. And now she's already back.
Yes.
Working in the chamber. Yay!
Yes. Yeah. Very happy to be back.
Well, we are going to do some arm circles. Let's do some big arm circles. And you guys exaggerate these arm circles, and we'll pull up a few pictures that I sent in to East Tennessee PBS to show. I think I brought some pictures. That was of, that was at your house, Vicky's house.
Yeah.
And that was
mama.
Allison's birthday party, or the engagement party. That might have been the engagement party.
I think that was Allie's birthday.
And you girls, there's the four formal girls, Vicky and Allison, Courtney, and Brittany. And you're an aunt, too.
I am an aunt. My older brother has 2 kids, and my older sister has a little boy that's 3-year-old, JP, and a little girl who's 7 months, Torbell. She's precious. And
I love that picture. That was from my little iPhone.
My wedding. That's so cute. I love that picture, too.
That was fun. Your dad, I have a great picture of your dad, too, with his arm around Robert Peace, who, guys remember, playing football, is your brother-in-law.
Yes.
And I took it behind him. It was really cute picture.
Cool.
I got to give it to you.
Yeah, yeah. You've got lots of pictures.
We're going to come closer. If you don't have a step, we're just going to use your carpet in front. During the warm-up, let's just do some heel taps, and I'll show you guys and Brittany what I mean. I just want to do back and forth, just kind of exaggerating that. Toe up, heel down. So, I go down to the Knoxville Chamber sometime. Mark Fields is a great guy.
Yes, he is a wonderful
chamber.
boss. Wonderful chamber. We're the Chamber of the Year.
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Just got the award, I guess, 2 weeks ago from the National Chamber.
That is big news.
We are the Chamber of the Year, which I'm very excited about.
They're so nice. We have Legacy Parks Foundation. I'm on the board, and we meet down there. But it is really exciting to see what all is going on in East Tennessee.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Chamber does a lot for the community, obviously, a lot for the business community, especially. Right. Our goal is just to help everybody grow their business.
KnoxvilleChamber.com is the website.
Yes.
And I'm part of Legacy Parks Board. We're trying to get more land and to make it available for people to do biking, hiking, fitness, and just make Knoxville also. If you think when we have our ridges and all that, we just bought the River Bluff, that makes it so attractive, I think, for people like South Knoxville to development, plus seeing all that's beautiful.
Absolutely. Yeah, the economic development side of the chamber is, all about making sure people can work and play and grow in the Knoxville community and retain everybody here, making sure that everybody
and you
can
see
stay put.
Communities like Chattanooga's done a great job.
Oh, yeah. They've done renovations, I think, downtown. I just heard about.
I'm from Nashville and the riverfront area. So I think a lot of people like Knoxville now are getting on board and really making their waterfront area really attractive for businesses, people to enjoy.
And it's amazing. When I was in college.
On the other side?
Nobody came downtown, and now it's a beautiful, vibrant business community. There's so many people living there now. The Chambers in Market Square, and it's fun to be downtown.
It is. So. I took the and we're going to do a little bit of some yoga poses in honor of Vicky, who is the yoga queen, your mom.
She is.
She does a great job.
She kicks my butt.
I need to have her on. She's so busy. But Mass General is a wonderful downtown store, and right behind it is the new dog park that PetSafe put in, and so I took my little Yorkie down there.
Oh, good. And you remember Danny Mizell?
Yes, the market's coming in.
He just opened the market, so there's a grocery store downtown now, which is really exciting. And
Oh, the market is. I was telling Brittany I love to go out to Maryville area psychology. Who's a friend of
Yeah.
PBS here, and psychology has great rides. But afterwards, we go to the market sometime and get some food.
oh, it's so good.
Oh, and a lot of organic, really good for you foods too. Produce.
Homegrown, I think they have all the produce from around here, and
Right.
it's really neat.
Right. Okay, let's push back a little bit of a hamstring stretch. What do you do for the chamber, Brittany?
I am selling memberships. So I'm an account executive, one of 2 account executives, and I go around, really, we call it the Innovation Valley. So my territory is basically everywhere but West Knoxville. The other account executive has West Knoxville, and I go around making sure people know about the chamber, educating them about the chamber, and then hopefully sign them up and help their business grow.
Right, okay. Well, and you were
It's
there
kind of the
before
daily-
too, so that's your back.
I was there for a couple years.
We're going to do a little bit of a side pose here. So I've got my lead foot over here is pointing out, and I've got my other foot kind of squared off. And a good stretch here. This will work also the inside thigh. And then all we're going to do from this is just drop that right arm down, Britt, and kind of inside of your knee. Left arm is up high overhead, and if we can look up to that. It's a great pose too for balance. Hold that pose. I want you to straighten out that right knee in more of like a triangle pose and lean a little bit down further if you can feel a little bit more in the hamstring area. Good balance there. Okay, back to our pose with our knee bent. Good, and release. I'm going to switch sides with Brittany and let you go over here so you can see what I'm doing.
Sure.
And your mom's been doing yoga for years, right?
She has. She really got into it probably 5 years ago, and she does that hot yoga where it's 2 hours, and she's really good.
And it is so good on range of motion, and it helps the low back.
Flexibility, yeah, it really helps your core get strong. To protect your low
and
back.
You see
and
people that do it. I know Belinda Gambuza, and
it leans you out. Too.
It does. That's what I was saying. We're gonna drop that inside hand down to the knee. I'm keeping it bent for a second, lifting up here. Good job, everybody.
So good.
And if you guys are home doing this, it is hard on the balance. You can always be close to the wall or a chair where you can hold on to it every once in a while. Same pose. Straighten up that front knee. Make it more like a triangle. Lean down a little bit more. Good job. Hold a few more seconds here. All right, we're going to switcheroo. You got some water over there.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you just tuned in, we've got Brittany Fulmer in with us, and she's just been married within the last year. Josh is a handsome young man.
He is.
From Maryville.
He is.
Scientist. I mean, he is really, really bright.
He is a smart man, yes.
Yeah.
He's got his PhD in wildlife biology or biology.
Wow. Okay. So teaching in Maryville College. So that's
yes.
Good. We're going to do some planks. I'm going to do a lot of core stuff today with the yoga poses, then we'll go back and forth to core. Now, this is our plank position, or it looks like a prayer position. If you guys out there want to, you can make it a little easier on yourself if you need to go down to your knees like that. It makes it a little easier. Or if you can come up, 10 more seconds. Good job, everybody. Josh is just naturally lean. He is a tall, lean man.
He is tall.
Yeah.
You know, with me cooking every day now and not on the grad school diet, he's gained a little bit of weight. But we like to exercise every day after work, so it's a good thing for us to do together.
Well, Maryville's got the great greenways and
yes.
all that too.
Yeah, it's really
and Knoxville,
fun.
we're trying to get more in Knoxville to link up.
Yeah, we both like to stay active, so it's a good thing for our relationship and to keep us both healthy, I guess.
In between, we're doing this like kind of a low type of lunge. At the same time, I want you to put your arms out and kind of pull those hands back, like you're kind of squeezing those arms backwards. Your shoulder blades, good stretch. And we're gonna go and do a little bit more planks. I love planks. I mean, it's like they work so well.
They are hard.
Yeah,
too.
they are hard.
Yes.
Other side, or we'll do the other side. We're gonna come down and do planks, and we're gonna go to the other side. All right, another plank. Remember, if you wanna make it easier, you can always go to your knees like that if you need to, but we're just gonna hold it 15 more seconds. If you start shaking, that's good. It's working. About 10 more seconds. Your mom probably can hold this 3 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. She's hardcore about that.
A few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now switch the other knee up. Good stretch here. Lean back a little bit and arms out again. Nice strong shoulders and pull them back. Good. Well, I bet you're just so excited to be back.
I am. I went to Flagstaff, Arizona for a year. My husband Josh worked with USGS, wildlife biology with government. And, I missed obviously the Knoxville community and my family and my nieces and nephews.
Right.
And there's just no place like home. So.
Right, and both of you are from here too.
Yes.
So
yeah, his whole family's here too, so it's fabulous.
You've got your weights, I've got mine. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to show Brittany what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some hamstring curls. At the same time, I do hamstring curls. We're working on balance today too. We're just going to go like this. So I'm doing hamstring curls and bicep curls. I'm just doing the same leg, doing my left. Good. Well, I know with Courtney, with these, the babies. Well, one's not a baby anymore. JP's
3.
3 years old.
Isn't that crazy?
And yeah. He looks like both of them, but I know when JP, at
he's
2,
Philip
he looks so much
Fulmer
like
made over.
He's a little Philip.
He is, and he's got no hope. Because loves
cute.
Football, loves
cute.
Baseball.
And he loves trains. I can see. Sometimes I've seen him at Westtown twice on the little train at Westtown.
Trains and cars are his passion. It's so funny.
He's do a few more.
He's so much fun to play with now, because he's talking and.
Okay, we use our left hamstring there, so I'm going to stretch that left hamstring out for a second. And you're just closer to everybody, and it was just a natural fit too.
It's just kind of a blessing the way it worked out. One of his professors that taught him in college left and called Josh and said, there's a job opening, and obviously it was qualified. A good fit. And
so again, we're doing the hamstring curl. This time we're going to do hammer curl. So it's the same thing. We're keeping our elbows in, but got them facing each other. Brittany, is it hard? I mean, you always grown up around exercise, but you worked out so hard as a diver, being a UT Lady Ball diver.
Yeah. Dave really had us do abs a lot and plyometrics and core, and you have a team to work out with and trainers and all of these people to help you and to be done, and try to keep up and try to do it on your own. I get in a lot of classes now and try to stay as active as possible.
I'm going to set these down, a little drink of water in between. And set those down. Okay, I'm not going to do anything ballistic for our lower body, but what I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to pick up our weights. We're going to do like a mini squat. So we're going to stay here, like the squat here. Then we're going to come up to this position, then push it overhead, here, and down. Now, if you're new to this or have high blood pressure, you could just do what we're doing without weights. But if you want to, you grab your 2 5-pounds. I'll grab these. And it's kind of like this we used to do this with Lady Ball tracks, and we'd have a big old bar.
Yeah.
And then clean and jerk here, push it up, here, and down. Here. And also, if you guys are watching this, in the chamber's doing things all the time, but the chamber has been helping Legacy Park with our meetings, and the Legacy Foundation Luncheon is every fall, and it's a big fundraiser, and it's going to be at the River Bluff, the new community or the new area that's going to be a park.
Right across the river right there.
Yeah. Up on Cherokee Bluff, up behind there. 70 acres. It's right where if you're standing like down by Lady Ball soccer and softball, and you look across, you see this beautiful
the river bluff. Yeah.
And so instead of that being developed, at one point it was going to be condominiums, and the guy ended up selling it to Knoxville.
It's going to make it a park.
Yeah, 70
that's
acres.
Awesome.
There's already 2 roads down there, 2 ponds.
Really?
If you ever want to go, I'll take you.
Yeah, I would love to go. I had a lot of friends that lived up on the bluff in college.
Right.
I loved it up there, but it was getting developed very quickly.
2 more. Last one. I help out with legacyparks.org. I try to do some local hikes, so we call them get on the local trails. And so we try to take people out to Fort Dickerson. There's a new park, or old park that's being redone.
Yeah.
Trails are everywhere, so
absolutely.
it's going to be great.
And a good way to take a walk, too. That's my favorite.
Brittany was talking about abs, that she had to do a lot of abs as a diver. We're going to use, and there's covenanthealth.com, there's a Missy page, Fit and Fun page, if you want to see who's going to be on the show. Or if you want to email me, there's a place you can email me with a question. We're going to do some little easier abs than Brittany used to do. But all I'm going to do is start out is I like to do V-sits. So if you guys are at home and it's too hard, you can go all the way back on your elbows if you need to. I'm just going to hold it like this. Good. And you can hold it about another 15 seconds. I'm shaking.
And breathe.
Yes, good. That was a good tip. 10, 9. Okay, about 5 more seconds. I'm shaking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, in between, I'm going to do something really good for the low back. So we're going to come back around here, and I call this bird dog. So we're going to hold a couple seconds like this. Switcheroo to the other side. This is really good for the low back area. Good job. And your dad is staying very active. A friend of mine said Coach did the best United Way talk, and he is always great about United Way.
He supports lots of lots of different things, but United Way and the Alzheimer's Association.
Yes,
and
with your grandmother in Middle Tennessee suffered with that. Yeah.
Yep. He's very, very, very
he stays busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
He's got about 4 different jobs and is bored, you know.
And he enjoys those grandkids.
It's so neat to see him home and sleeping and working hard. And
I'll have to ask him. I heard the grandkids had an overnight with.
They did.
I haven't talked.
I think it was, well, JP spent the night, I think, last week too.
Yeah.
So it's been a
fun. Do a little bit of cycling,
active.
Exaggerated, nice and slow. Working on the abs, keep those abs tight. I bet, how long would you all, when you would dive for hours, then how long would you do land work, you guys call it?
We would.
Dry land.
In college, we would practice for about an hour and a half in the morning. So 6 to 7:30, go to class. And that was mostly dry land. And then we would come in the afternoon and do about 20 minutes of dry land abs. Wow. And then get in the water for 2 hours.
Okay, so that was.
And then weights after that.
That was long. Okay, let's grab. Speaking of weights, grab those weights again. We're going to do a little bit as far as with our deltoids. So what I'm going to have us do is I'm going to stand on the step, and I'm just always going to keep going to my right for a while. So we're going to step out to the right, and then back up, to the right, and back up. Easy step to the right and back up. Good form. You don't have to go down very low. My knees are where I don't really do a lot of ballistic. And I know Courtney, your older sister, had some knee issues when she was young.
You know, everybody in my family has knee issues except for me, so knock on wood.
Good. Last one.
But yeah, Court still stays really, really active, but she's got a terrible knee.
Right, yeah. And so I try to do things where you have to kind of tailor it where I can't do jumping anymore, but I can do low impact like we're doing. So we're going to the side, then back together. And I've got a little bit of bend in that elbow. Good. Side. Good. About 6 more. No jumping for me. I jumped about 3 weeks ago. I saw a black snake on a trail out in Tellico, just zipping across the trail right in front of me. Well, I jumped and sprinted, and I ended up going to TOC 3 days later for a little shot of cortisone because, you know, just that sprinting really hurt my knee. 2 more. Woo, I can feel it. Last one.
Me too.
All right, good job, everybody. All right, put those weights down. All right, we're going to do a little bit more core. We're hitting the core. We're going to do side planks. A little tougher. We'll go on this side first. If you're at a countertop in the kitchen, you could even go against the countertop if you don't want to get down too low. But I'm going to get on my side of my forearm here, side of my feet. Try to keep your body straight. Arm up if you can. We're just going to hold it 20 seconds. Great for the obliques. Good job. About 10 more seconds. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax that. Let's go all the way over to the other side. And feet together. Lift that hip up off the ground and arm up if you can. Just 20 seconds. Good job, everybody. And 10 more seconds. We'll have to give you this DVD. Y'all could do it at the chamber at lunch.
Yeah, they would love it.
5.
We were talking about one of my coworkers and I running one of the 5Ks.
Yeah.
And starting to train for it. So
I can do that.
Good start, right?
We're going to do the cat stretch in between, so we're going to come up. We have so many good events, and I was talking earlier about races like the Buddies Race against cancer. And if anybody ever wants to, they can go to the website that shows up on the show, covenanthealth.com /Missy Kane, and there is the Fit and Fun. Also, there's training programs for a 5K. Because you don't have to run every day, maybe every couple days, and you don't have to even run. I mean, you can walk fast.
Right. One of the ladies that I got really close with in college, she was our massage therapist, said that she watched your show, and she was really out of shape.
Right. I wanted her to come on.
Yeah, Debbie. She was really out of shape. She was that lady that was sitting on the couch watching, everything, and she watched it, and now she's running 5Ks and 10Ks.
Well, Debbie, if you're watching, you call me, and I want you to come on my show. That'd be great.
I'll tell her. I'll call her.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Release, and let's go back to that lunge stretch we did earlier with a little bit of some yoga arms there. Well, I appreciate you telling me that, because that keeps you going, hearing that. Well, people,
Yeah, it's a really serious thing because it helps her lifestyle and her. She's doing great.
Well, it's hard to fit in an hour. People say, I got to work out, but I don't have an hour. Well, you know what? A lot of people don't.
Right.
But if you do workouts like this, which is 29 minutes long.
Right.
Or if you wear a pedometer like I do and try to, in the office.
Walk the stairs.
Yeah, and say, during my office day, I'm going to try to get in 4,000 or 5,000 steps.
Right.
And then try to get an extra 2 to 3 in the afternoon. You're not quite to 10,000, but the average only gets in 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day.
Right.
So, good job, Ray. All right, let's bring them together. This is a good for the shoulders. I'm going to have to show your mom this. She'd be proud of me remembering some of these poses.
Really good. My shoulders are tight.
Good for your wrist. Good job, everybody. Okay, relax and come on up. Okay, I'm going to try to, at the end of the show, stretch out our quads. So come on over here, because I have to have balance here on this.
Okay.
Outside leg, if you can do it, we're going to pull up to the heel and let the knee drop down. Good for the old hiker quad. My thighs and quads get so tight because of hiking so much.
My hip flexors get really tight always.
And so if you pull it back a little bit, you'll feel a hip flexor. Because I know that you guys love the mountains.
We do, and our mountain house is under renovation right now, so we haven't been up there, and obviously I haven't been up there because I was in Arizona.
But Greenbrier section of the park and
beautiful,
all that area.
And it's so fun. You can swim at the river. You can go on walks. You can hike. You can bike. You can.
Well, I will say that I forget both your parents, especially Vicki, has been a big friend of Friends of Smokies.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very, very special place to all of us. And,
yeah, we are very grateful that we can just look outside, even here in Knoxville, on our corridors down at Waterfront and see the mountains. So that's fun. Okay, I'll go back to my area. You go back to yours. We'll do a little bit more of the hamstring stretch with Miss Brittany Innan. I said that right, Fulmer Innan. And again, so if you want something about the chamber, you can call Brittany.
Anybody who's not a member of the chamber, we've got great benefits, free advertising, free radio ads. If you don't have a website, we'll create a website for you.
Other side?
Lots and lots of our goal is just networking. We have tons of networking events that are free to come to. So please call me or go to the chamber, knoxvillchamber.com.
knoxvillchamber.com.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Brent. We're going to do big arm circles, and you guys remember, life is more fun when you're fit. Keep working out.